Okay, so another lesson for today. Nakaraan, the past lesson we talk about team leaders like the coach, assistant coach, the um, team captains, and the game captains. So number six is in our FIBB regulations and rules 2021-2024 is number six to score a point to win a set and the match. So this is very important for referees, especially when you are officiating a match and you want to, I guess, like to score, to award the point to the winning team in every rally, something like that. 6.1. To score a point. Ano nga ba ang point? So point, a team scores a point. 6.111 by successfully landing the ball on the opponent's court. So when the ball lands on the opponent's court, it's automatically a point for them. Team scores a point when the 6-1-1-2. When the opponent team commits a fault. Of course, there are a lot of faults in volleyball like touching the net, the penetration under the net, or you serve outside of the playing area, something like that, or a rotational fault, something like that. A team scores a point, 6-1.1, 3. The opponent team receives a penalty. A penalty in terms of the red card. Okay? So, for example, a delay could cost them a yellow card, and then another delay could cost them a red card. So, automatically, there's a point awarded to the opponent team. 61.1.2 fault. A team commits a fault by making a playing action contrary to the rules or by violating them in some way. Some referees judge the faults and determine the consequences according to rules. So, a fault is if two or more faults are committed successively, only the first one is counted. So, for example, fault kasi yung you ground the ball. Then someone touched the net, something like that. So which come first? The grounded ball or the touching the net? Something like that. So if consecutive of succession When say succession, one happened to, before the other. So the first one is counted, not the second. A fault if two or more faults or 6.1.2.2 if two or more faults are committed by opponents simultaneously, a double fault is called and the rally is replayed. So, for example, um, someone, a setter, uh, sets the ball and landed his feet penetrating under the net, and then a blocker uh, attempt a block attempt and then touches the net. If these two actions did it simultaneously or happened simultaneously, the rally is replayed. 61.13. Rally and completed rally. Rally is a sequence of play actions from the moment the service hit the server until the ball is out of play. A completed rally is the sequence of playing action which results awarding of a point. So, ang rally, sequence of playing actions. Ang completed rally, there is a sequence of action then awarded by a point. Yun. This includes award of penalty, a loss of service for service hit made after time limit, which is 8 seconds. 61.3.1. The serving team wins a rally. It scores a point and continues to serve. Yan, continues to serve. 6.1.3.2. If the seeming team wins a rally, it scores a point and must serve next. Okay? So, sino yung whoever wins the set gets to set. Okay? That's very simple. 6.2. To win a set. A set, except for in the deciding fifth set, is won by teams which scores 25 points in a minimum lead of 2 points. In the case of a 24-24 tie, nanonood daw kanina ng Brazil and this is a very very tight set. This is a replay which is from the Volleyball Challenger Cup. Brazil and Netherlands, they always end up in 24 all or 25 all sets. But I never got to finish the end. I watched two sets from the first three sets for the match, and it always end up in a good match because they are always the score is always 23-24, 25-27, or 20-27-29, something like that. Okay, so if they scored all 24 or a tie, play is continued until a 2-point lead is achieved, like for example 26-24, 27-25, etc. So it always have to have a 2-point advantage over the other. So to win a set. If ever there's 23-25, there's no what we call this. It is a 2-point lead, but if you go to 24-24, you have to win by 2 points. Yan. That's how to win a set. 6.3. Win the match. 6.3. Nawala na tayo. To win a match. The match is won by team that wins 3 sets. In the case of a 2-2 tie or 2 sets apiece, the deciding fifth set is played to 15 points with a minimum of lead of 2 points. So it's very clear. So it's in a official FIBB sanctioned match. The teams should win in straight or not three straight sets, but to win by 3 sets. In the case of a 2-2 tie, remember the fifth set is played by 15 points. Then the same with the other rules in winning a set. You have to win by 2 points. If you scored 14-14, you have to win by 2 points. Okay? So very simple. 6.4 default incomplete team. So many teams have this problem. For example, especially those playing in the barangay or something like the players that doesn't come in one place or doesn't live, just going to the venue, and the players, not all players are available for that day. So I also been something like this, experienced this one. Default and incomplete team. 6.4.1. If a team refuses to play after being summoned to do so, it is declared in default and forfeits the match with the result of 0-3 for the match and 0-25 for each set. Okay. So when they don't come in time for being summoned, so it is declared default. So ang score nila is 0-3 sa match. And 0.25 for each set. So it's automatically will be that way. 6.4.2. A team without justifiable reason doesn't appear on the playing court on time is declared in default with the same result as Rule 6.4.1. Let's try to analyze this one. A team that without justifiable reason doesn't appear on the playing court on time is declared a team without justifiable reason doesn't appear in the playing court on the declared in default the same result as parang parehas lang din ito. But The 6.4.1 explains how the match will be scored and the set will be scored. 6.4.3, a team is declared incomplete for the set or for the match, loses the set of or the match. The opponent team is given the points or the points sets needed to win the set or match. The incomplete team keeps its point and sets. Paano maging incomplete? Incomplete number of teams, number of players inside the playing area. If ever, this could be overruled, but by a ground rule or ground rules set by the organizing team. So if you will be um, in some point in time will be officiating, don't look at the technical rules, so it's like the volleyball rules and like in FIBB for the technical rules. But the ground rules will dictate um your league. So contact your commissioner or contact your organizers to give you ample time to read the ground rules which be set by the league. Okay, so let's wrap up our lesson for today. So 6 is focused on winning a point, winning a set, and the match. So ang pinaka ano dito, call this, the main point here is how to score a point by grounding the ball, commits a fault, or opponent gets a rally point. Rally is a sequence of playing action. Complete the rally, there's a sequence of playing action resulted to abort the point. Then to win a set, you have to have 25 points or 2 points ahead if you have scored 24 tie. And to win the match, you have to have 3 sets and you have at least led by 15 points in the third set. Then yung team will be default if you don't arrive on time or being summoned by the league. Okay? So yun. If you have comments on this video or may mali tayo nasabi sa video, you can comment and suggestion and make your suggestions and we can make amends for that and make a video out of that. Please enjoy. Thank you for watching.